Hello, and welcome to night 40 of Fun with Cheese. Night 40. Can you guys believe this? We've been doing this for 40 nights. Yeah, it's been pretty cool, and I must say that I've been honored, mesmerized, blown away as far as the different products that we've found, different cheeses we've explored, the histories we've uncovered, the drunken cheesemakers' mistakes that are now some of the cheeses that we have. Um, but every night, as from the beginning, I know I'm doing this Facebook Live, and I really enjoy doing this Facebook Live because then I don't have to worry about uploading later. I'm still trying to figure out how to get it uploaded to YouTube once I do it on Facebook Live, so maybe some of you could reach out to me later and help me out with that. Maybe I'll just tape what I have on my phone at somebody else's phone and upload it. But as you know, we do a shout out every night, and we do a friend of the show every night. And our shout out tonight, or our sponsor friend of the show tonight, are these guys right here, the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin. And it's because of you guys that we get our Wisconsinite way, our heritage. The reason why when we go outside of Wisconsin and we go somewhere else, somebody always asks, did you bring the cheese along? And that cheese will get you into a locked porta potty. It'll get you into a vacant hotel. It'll get you into land that is marked for trespassing. This is the stuff, and it's the reason that that you guys, if you have not met a farmer, if you've not said hello to your neighbor, checked in on them, please do so, because these guys are why we call ourselves Wisconsinites. And it's also the reason why on night 40 we call ourselves cheeseheads. Darn right. It's because those dairy farmers that we call ourselves cheeseheads. So that being said, I do have to give one shout out tonight, and that's to my family who's allowed me to vent through cheese for the last 40 nights in this lockdown. And they think I'm weird. It's fine. Everybody has their quirky things. Some people set puzzles. Some people go on bike rides. Some people run. I like to talk about cheese. So, our guest tonight is kind of a special friend, because many of you have seen a part of him. Okay, so this is a 1 pound block, and I've done this for all my 7th graders. And right during Lent, I get one of these in, and we share this for our Lenten soup suppers and things. So I'm going to introduce you to this guy's big brother. This, Jonathan Haas in Colorado, I'm not messing around, is the 40-pound block. Now, let's talk about the 40-pound block. How important is it? How crazy is it? The 40-pound block is traded on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange just like gold, just like silver, just like oil. It's traded the same way that you would if you were trading pork bellies. It's a commodity. It's traded. And this is this is what cheesemakers sell their cheese. This block represents 4 to 6 cows. 4 to 6 cows production per day. That's about 80 to 90 to 100 pounds of production per day. 4 to 6 pounds. Every day, 4 to 6 cows produce 1 block of cheese. Okay? A 200 cow dairy will produce a pallet, 54 blocks of these. 54 blocks. A 200 cow dairy. Every day, 1 pallet of cheese. 4,400 cows equals 1 semi, which is 22 pallets of cheese. Now, these are all 1 pound blocks, and I have to say, these are medium cheddar 1 pound blocks. They don't come out like this. They come in one massive wedge. Now, there's one other way that cheese is sold on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and that is the 640 pound blocks. Now, I know you're going to say, he didn't. Well, kind of. This is the bag that a 640-pound block gets wrapped into a box. So it's about 6 feet wide, 6 feet high, and it is a bag that then the cheese is wrapped up in, and then, as we've talked, goes into storage for affinage, and that is what the cheese ages in. So they can cut them into 40-pound blocks again. They have big cheese graters, shredders, whatever. We've talked about in the last 40 days. Here are some friends. We have talked about processed cheese. They'll take a block of this and they'll melt it down and they'll blend some other things with it and they'll create a processed cheese. They may put it in a smoker, which is really Gouda. Here's a friend. This is one of the first ones we did. But this 40-pound block represents everything in the wholesale market that you hear of. Okay, this is what's on a cheese semi. When you see any dairy there, they have a 40-pound block. Now, who makes 40-pound blocks? Lynn makes 40-pound blocks. Nasonville makes 40-pound blocks. Maple Grove makes 40-pound blocks. Dairy State makes 640-pound blocks. These are cool things. Okay, and that's how cheese is traded. When somebody buys an incomplete block of cheese or a complete pallet, this is what they're buying. And these are the things that they go into a huge tower, and I've talked about this. The cheese gets blown on the top of the tower, floats down, compresses, and then shoots out of the tower into a bag, and thus the 40-pound block is born and goes into storage. The 40-pound block represents something kind of cool too. When we started our dairy drive, and many of you know about the dairy drive, our goal in our Auburndale dairy drive was to provide a gallon of milk and a pound of cheese for every family coming to pick up. So that equates to about 4 blocks of cheese. That was week 1, and we did that. And to our friends, it was super awesome. We had to kind of change plans because you guys are so awesome. In our community, and our support throughout the community has been amazing. We are now up to 15 40-pound blocks every week that are going into food pantries and Meals on Wheels and the social help centers in Marshfield, Wisconsin Rapids, as well as taking care of our entire Auburndale community. 15 of these every week because you guys are so awesome. And that's an amazing thing. I'm blown away. It's totally cool, but I needed for you guys to see the 40-pound block, and this is what is traded and what is shown and what is cool. The other thing I needed to share with you is this was the book that I started. You have not seen this book because it's always been sitting down right here. This has every note of every cheese and every shout out and every friend of the show that I've had over the past 40 days. It started out as a journal and stuff I needed to do at school, and then I wrote in the back. Today was the last day that I had room in here. So I gotta find another pink notebook with some hot pink paper in it. But my cheesehead's off to you. Thank you for watching. It's been fun. I'm here until we run out of cheese, and I know I still have 45 more. We're halfway to 80. Talk to these guys. They're the reason we eat so well in Wisconsin and the world. And it's not just cheese, it's wheat, it's corn, it's beans, it's tofu, it's almonds, it's apples, it's everything. Because these guys sacrifice and put food on our tables and provide the raw product that we have. So thanks again. Thanks for 40. Remember, as every night, it's pretty Gouda to hang out for fun with cheese. And remember, this is Milk's step into immortality. Be good. Take care. God bless. See you for 41.